Hello and welcome. My name is Ali Goff. I'm the owner and founder of Goff Legal, and this video is designed to explain to you what a special needs trust is. This might be a foreign concept to you, or you've learned a little bit about it and you want to learn more. So, special needs trust is a very specific type of trust. We use them here in California, is where we're based, although you can find special needs trusts in many different states. We use them to protect beneficiaries who are receiving needs based benefits. That means they're receiving some or could be receiving in the future government assistance due to a developmental disability or an injury or some other accident. A lot of people are on Social Security disability. They're getting payments because they're unable to work. Again, sometimes that's a physical disability, sometimes that's a cognitive disability. And sometimes it's because we want to protect them because they're not the best at spending money or saving money. But the thing that you need to know about special needs trusts is they're very specific. It's really important that if you have a beneficiary who's receiving needs-based benefits, that you don't gift them money outright. If you give them too much money, too many assets, or if they make that too much money and they keep it, they will be disqualified from some of these programs. And I will tell you, as someone who's reviewed these programs and worked with the expert in our office who deals with special needs trusts, it's not a lot of money. The money that is provided to them is not enough to live a fulfilled life. It's not even enough to pay rent, quite frankly, which is why families have had to structure these trusts that allow to supplement the benefits. We're not talking, a lot of times as families, they're not talking hundreds of millions of dollars. We're talking about their life savings they want to leave to their kid to make sure that their kid can utilize the benefits they've been given and supplement them for a happy, successful life, fulfilled life, like maybe going on vacation once in a while, having a car, having someone come and play games or take them to medical appointments. It's usually not super glamorous, but it's really, really important. So if you are someone who has a special needs loved one, it's really critical, non-negotiable, necessary that you meet with an attorney who understands special needs planning. Fortunately for you, if you're watching this video, our office does have someone who can handle those sorts of things. We help plan special needs trusts and administer them. I think those are important because if you're planning for them, but you don't know how to administer them, it's really hard to plan, right? The rules, the POMs are changing all the time. Social Security is coming out with new regulations. We're checking the court systems to making sure that our beneficiaries and our trusts are actually work. The other thing is it's really important to know what kind of benefits our beneficiaries are receiving or might be receiving. Sometimes we set up special needs trusts because we'd want to make sure that if they do need this support in the future, they can get it. But if you make an outright distribution, if you want to watch one of my videos on gifting, an outright distribution means if you say it's a mandatory, shall be paid to immediately, there's nothing you can do about it. I don't care if the trustee hasn't given the money to the beneficiary legally, it's their money. So we set up very specific trusts. Sometimes we set up standalone trusts. Sometimes we set up trusts within a trust, like a sub trust. Really depends on your goals and what you're looking to achieve to protect those beneficiaries. Because if they get money in their own name, their benefits will be destroyed. And then they have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to try and get the court to approve a new trust. And then after that, the Social Security, the government, if they do set up this trust and the beneficiary uses it, at the end of the beneficiary's lifetime, the government gets paid back. If you set up a trust in advance, we can avoid clawback, payback provisions. But it has to be done proactively. This isn't an afterthought kind of thing. So that's a sort of a primer on special needs trusts. Again, we work with them here in California. They exist in many other states. It is important that you set up a trust in the correct state. So if you have assets in California, you live in California, and that come to see a California attorney. If not, you can contact us and we can see if we can find you someone in your state that does this, because not everyone practices in every state. And it's really important to get really specific language. There's also other programs that are affected by this. It's not just SSI, it might be Medi-Cal, it might be Medicaid, it might be insurance plans, there might be other assistance that people are getting. Food stamps is one here. We've got Cal Able, which is a supplement. You can also put money in different places to benefit people. Every state has some their own rules and regulations on that. The other thing is you could actually create a special needs trust, getting in the weeds here, but I'm allowed to do that. I own the place. You could create a special needs trust that's unfunded and it sits there and it could become active when people fund it. So you might have a parent, you might have grandparents putting it all into one trust so that it can be managed by someone for the benefit versus having multiple special needs trusts. If you have a special needs beneficiary, it's worth probably having a family conversation around who wants to benefit this beneficiary, and can we be a little more strategic about this? Can we save some resources, save some hassles, some administrative costs? Because every trust you have opened costs money. The trustee gets paid. There's an accounting. There's a lot of tax return needs to be filed. So why would you have three of them? Let's see if we can combine forces and have one. I just think that's a good idea. Or it's an idea. Might not work for your family, but I do think it's important to explore that. So, I want to thank you for watching my video. I know that this is really important. If you're watching special needs, you're like, I'm dealing with a whole host of other things. And now you have one more resource and one more support. So if you are looking for some support in this area, we have an attorney on staff who deals with this, and call, ask for special needs assistance. We'll get you some information, consultation, whatever, and make sure that everything is set up the way it needs to be set up for your loved one. Thanks for watching.